Hi everyone, basically today I just wanted to talk about supermarkets and food shopping because anyone with an eating disorder will know that it's a very stressful and difficult thing to do, and it's a complete struggle and fight once you get in the supermarket. Your eating disorder kicks in shouting at you. You don't know what to choose because the selection is so massive these days, and I remember so many times going in there and having panic attacks, crying, just sitting on the floor not knowing what to do with myself. And being in there for 3 hours and leaving with nothing because I couldn't choose anything. It was just too hard. Um, but there are ways to make not it easier, but for you to be able to do this and fight your anorexia and bulimia and be able to go food shopping because it's extremely important, obviously, in recovery to be able to do these things. So, first of all, I would suggest going to a supermarket that was smaller, so it's less choice, so you're not so overwhelmed once you get in. And also to choose to go at a time which isn't a peak time. So there's not so many people around and you don't feel claustrophobic and overwhelmed even more and feel like I remember my eating disorder voices would come in and start shouting at me that people were looking at me and judging me for picking up certain things and that they were thinking that I was fat and all things like that. So just to be able to control it for now, maybe go to a supermarket that's smaller and not at peak time. Also, as I always say, plan, and make a list. Plan what you're going to have for the week and write it all down, the things that you need to buy. And you just stick to it. I read somewhere that you've got to view your meal plan as the weapon against your eating disorder. And also you've got to make sure that you have variety because a massive part of leaving anorexia behind is it requires you to consume a variety of foods to get all the vitamins and minerals for your body. And it's also something that you're going to do exactly what your eating disorder doesn't want to do. You can do the opposite of what you want to do. So if you go with a plan which is the same thing every day, you're still controlling food, it's still restriction, and you want to leave this world of restriction behind. Then there's the difficult bit, which I don't really have a hell of a load of advice for, unfortunately, and it's the choice. People used to laugh at me because I'd say I'd go out to buy yogurt and I'd come back without none because I couldn't choose what to have, and it's the same for everything for me when I was in the crux of my eating disorder. So these days I know supermarkets have about 100 different things of the same thing and they're exactly the same. So what you really need to do is tell yourself that they're all the same products. There's no reason to freak out. And you need to maybe perhaps just pick up what you want quickly. Do not stand there lingering over it. Pick it quickly up and leave. Do not think about it. Do not read the back. The minute you pick up and turn it over and read the back, you'll be doing all of them. You'll be there for hours. Do not do it. Do not read the back. You're leaving that behind you. Put it in the basket and go. That isn't very helpful. And also avoid diet and low-fat products. Stay away from them because that is obviously not what you're there for. You're there to buy food to nourish yourself, not to lose weight. Obviously, anxiety and panic comes over these decisions, like making these decisions. And I used to get extremely anxious and have panic attacks in the supermarket. And I do relaxation techniques, which you may feel like a daft, but if it helps you, you need to put yourself first before if you think anyone's judging you. It doesn't matter. I don't give a crap what people think about you in the supermarket. They're just people and they're probably just as confused with their lives as you are. Anyway, so breathe in and out slowly. Do it several times. Keep breathing in, keep breathing out, and then maybe close your eyes, count to 10. And in seconds, try and clear your mind. Just clear your mind and get back to where you are. Okay, I'm in the supermarket, I'm shopping, buying a list of things, I'm just buying whatever it is you are, and that is it. Okay, don't try not to overanalyze it, obviously. And also, if you suffer with binge eating, avoid trigger aisles. Don't obviously go down whatever it is, like the biscuit aisle or the chocolate aisle. At this point in your recovery, maybe you don't need these things right now. Perhaps you should focus on getting life back to normal regularity before you can perhaps introduce these things back in. So avoid aisles that may trigger you. Obviously, if it's an aisle which is like milk or yogurt or bread, then obviously you need to try relaxing and just go get what you need to get and just, yeah, sorry, there's not much I can say for that. Also take your time. Go with someone if you can. You know, be massive support if you've got someone there, so that when you start to struggle, they can talk it through with you and help you make the choices. Um, and do not be embarrassed. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing at all. You just got to not give up. Keep going. However long it takes you in the supermarket to pick up these items, it's okay. Okay, you don't need to rush yourself right now. There is no point rushing yourself. Take your time. And you need to take a list of motivating thoughts, which sounds stupid as well, but just to pull out whilst you're in the supermarket. This is what things that I see. For example, food nourishes me. I need food to live. Um, I need food to work, to survive, to be with friends, to be with my boyfriend, my girlfriend. Because food does not define me. Refeeding is an essential part of restoring myself. And that anorexia is a parasite, not a friend. All things like that. Just write them all down and take them with you. And whenever you start to be like, get these thoughts overwhelming you, pull it out and remember and bring yourself back to the ground, bring yourself back to the world. I know this isn't a comprehensive list, but these are just a list of things that I've gathered as I've dealt with supermarkets. Anyway, much love to you all out there. Really, don't give up. Please, God bless you, don't. Keep fighting because you can get there and you will get there in the end. Alright, all my love to you. Bye.